Hey guys, welcome back to Von Kettle Kitchen. I know I've been gone for quite some time. I am so sorry. I did start a new business venture with paparazzi accessories, selling $5 jewelry, which I'm actually sporting a piece right now. Everything's $5, lead and nickel free. If you do want to find that, come find me on Facebook at Farmhouse Bling Boutique. Also, another reason why I've been gone for so long, my cat was diagnosed with diabetes. He got super sick. We didn't know what was going on. Took him to the vet, and now we're trying to just get everything regulated. So my fur babies do come first. However, we are not here just to chit chat, we're here to cook. So today I am making a comfort food classic, a Salisbury steak, meatball, gravy, and potatoes in the pressure cooker. Come follow me and let's get this started. So typically you want to have your pressure cooker or your Instant Pot preheating on the saute section, but I just want to show you guys, because I have such a small kitchen, I want to show you guys what I'm putting inside the meatballs. So I'm doing 1 cup of seasoned breadcrumbs. I make my own breadcrumbs. They're not pre-seasoned, so I just put a little salt, pepper, and some Italian seasoning. We're going to do 1 egg. Two tablespoons, and this is French's onion condensed, or French onion soup condensed. Soup? Yeah. Guys, I'm out of practice. So we'll just put this aside because we're going to use the rest of this for the gravy. And then a good pinch of salt, good pinch of black pepper. And then you're going to mix it together. I'm not going to make you watch me mix it. I'm just going to mix it till it's well incorporated, and I'll show you what's next. All right, so I'm just going to use my tablespoon just so I don't dirty another thing. But you can use a cookie scoop, and you are literally just going to make nice little meatballs, and you're just going to continue to roll them. And you want to use the same scoop just so you have the same size meatballs so they brown at the same time. So I'm going to start rolling these, and I'm actually going to heat up my pressure cooker. For my crock pot, this is the XL. I actually have a brown and sear function, so I'm actually going to hit that, keep it on high, and then hit start and let it get warmed up. If you just have a saute, hit the saute, high, let it start heating up. All right, so I got 18 meatballs out of that. So this is nice and hot. I'm actually going to add in 2 tablespoons of butter. Everything's better with butter. I'm going to let that melt. And I just want to coat the bottom. So that continues to melt. I'm actually going to drop in the meatballs. So you want to brown 2 sides, and if you have to, work in batches. Once they're brown, we're going to be taking them out. I think I might be able to, because this is the XL, I might be able to get away with putting them all in. I feel like meatballs are such a classic, it's like a classic comfort food. Let me wash my hands real quick. Let me know in the comments below what your comfort food is. So I'm going to let these brown on 2 sides. And then I will remove them, work on the gravy, put the potatoes in, and it cooks in 4 minutes. Catch you soon. So while these are browning, look at that. That is gorgeous color. So I'm going to flip these. And so while the other side browns, you want to get your potatoes diced into 1-inch pieces, because they're going to cook when we shut the lid in here. So I'm going to turn all of these, and then I'll show you what's next. So I have these browned on 2 sides, and I'm just going to take them out. I'm going to put them in a bowl, and we're just going to deglaze the pan. This is especially important if you have an Instant Pot with the stainless steel insert. Just make sure you don't get a burn notice. Versus with the crock pot, we're pretty safe because it is non-stick. So balls in a bowl. So I'm going to add in 2 cups of broth. You can use vegetable stock or beef broth. I'm just using what I have on hand. I'm just going to zhuzh the bottom. Make sure there's nothing stuck. Put this over here. I'm going to add in about a half a teaspoon of dried parsley. Always crush the spices when you put them in. It wakes them up because they've been sleeping in a jar. I'm going to put in about a teaspoon of Worcestershire. It helps bring that beefy flavor up. I'm going to grab my tongs so I can stir it up a little bit. Okay. I'm actually going to use the tongs again. So now you're just going to add the meatballs back into the stock. I know, it's so enticing to watch. Almost there, guys. This is gonna make such a delicious gravy. So all of that flavor of that stock is going to be infusing those meatballs. So then we're gonna use the rest of the French onion. I don't know if you guys can see it. French onion. And I feel like also like comfort food is definitely like stuff in a can. So that's gonna be like that. So I don't personally have a steamer basket to sit on top of this. So I'm going to just put my foil wrapped trivet in there. We'll sit right on the meatballs. I have just a pie pan. Put some holes in it. Let me get it bent in a little bit. This is why I use my XL, because my smaller one, I wouldn't be able to fit it in. So it sits a little tight, which is perfectly fine. And I'm actually just gonna add in my potatoes that I cut up. And the reason for the holes is so we'll cook the potatoes and steam them. And then the starch from the potatoes, the liquid, will drop down as well, which will also help thicken it, the gravy. But we are gonna use cornstarch to thicken up the gravy itself. All right. So now we're just gonna pop the lid on. Make sure the valve is in the sealed position, and let me bring you up front. One thing I also love about the Crock-Pot XL is it has a manual pressure button. The smaller version does not. So we're just going to do manual pressure for 5 minutes. And it's gonna be high pressure. I mean, not 5 minutes, 4 minutes, I apologize. And start. And I'll see you guys soon. So the timer has gone off and we're going to do a quick pressure release. So the valve has dropped, I heard it fall. And I'm going to take out the potatoes. Actually, I think I'm going to do this way. So I'm just going to put these over here. Stove is cleanable. So, oh, that looks good. Okay. So I have a 1/4 cup of water and a tablespoon of cornstarch. Just a quick slurry. I'm gonna drop it in. And I'm just gonna put it on saute. And start that. And just let that thicken up a little bit. It's already starting to thicken up. I can see it gloss over. Amazing. So with the potatoes, I'm just going to do salt, pepper, butter, and a little bit of cream. I'm gonna mash these up while this thickens up a bit. So I've shut the pot off, and now we're just gonna serve it up. So you take mashed potatoes. I always leave the skin on. That's just my preference. So you get yourself a nice bed of the mashed potatoes. Let's get a different spoon. Let's get a ladle. So we'll pick up some of those meatballs and the sauce. Put Put it right on top. Ooh, that was a little warm. How good does that look? Hope you guys enjoy this comfort food classic.